to the Sake Shootout! And here we have our very first episode and we are so excited about this! Hey, okay, so Halloween season is over. Squid Game season is over. Did y'all enjoy Squid Game?
We did. How about you?
Oh, that was quite random. Okay. Yes, I did.
So got enjoy or not?
Yes, of course.
Got enjoy or not? Yeah. Okay, ladies first. Ladies first, Ladies first. Cannot see. One at a time.
What is this? I don't know. Very funny. Okay, this one.
Yeah, why?
Oh my god, this is cute. Oh,
I got a triangle. Hey, wait. Triangle is what? The officer, is it?
I think so. Yeah.
No, I thought the
Square is the officer.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
I think this is the lowest, is it?
Really? I thought triangle is the lowest grade. Come on.
Yeah, but we can watch it again anyway, right? Hey, you never say thank you,
Thank you very much for the little stuff.
Yeah, so cute.
Memorabilia. Hey, shall we display it somewhere? Like maybe here.
Yes. Wow, that's me.
Oh really? The belt people? Oh well, now we know who made it. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching our video, the Sake Shootout, and we are very excited, very excited to present to you what we've enjoyed for the longest time, our sake addiction, you know, and I think
that doesn't sound very nice.
Okay, our love for sake, passion for sake. How long y'all drink sake already?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
For a couple of years at least. I think maybe 3 or 4 years. 3 years. About 3 years. Well, my passion started when we had our travels. The last trip went to Fukuoka and also Tokyo. Yeah, I think that's where I started drinking sake, and I think started to gain more and more interest. And now I can't stop ordering.
How much you spend roughly every month? Do you know?
Everybody different standard
different standard.
Cannot say.
Okay.
Yeah.
You when? How long?
I started drinking sake probably in late 2014 to early 2015, but I didn't like it. Yeah, it's probably because of this sake that I tried. I always thought all sake has a gasoline taste and smell. Yeah.
Oh, gasoline.
But it was during our trip to Fukuoka that I'm really very impressed by the sake that so it was then it was like 4 years back. Yeah.
Thereabouts.
Oh, that means I drink sake the longest lah, right? Oh, starting from your gasoline, the basic one all the way until all the expensive ones you buy. Okay, anyway, what is the Sake Shootout about? Come, tell them.
You should change. Okay.
What happened? So, what is the Sake Shootout all about? Let us explain.
Yep, so for each episode of the Sake Shootout, two of us will actually prepare mystery sake each of the same category within a price range. So for today, we are doing JUNMAI sake, and the price range is about 50 plus minus. Yeah. So, and the third person will actually prepare food based on his or her imagination of what kind of food actually will go well with that category of sake. Yeah.
Yup. Yup. Yup.
Okay.
I'm not the only one.
As for the sequence of the comparison, okay, we will start off with a first taste of the sake and maybe form a certain impression or perception of what the flavor is like. Thereafter, we will continue with some kind of food pairing, whatever we think, may try to enhance the taste or the flavor, or maybe not even enhance it or make it worse. We don't know for sure. At the end of the day, we will actually do a vote, okay, and decide which is our preferred or favorite bottle of sake.
Alright, so you've heard how the sake shootout is actually going to be conducted. This is kind of really down to our own personal preference. It does not construe to industry standards or whatsoever. So it's really what we think and what we like at the end of the day. So if you want to see more content, or find out more about what we think about other sakes, you can always visit our IGs and our TikTok channel. Okay, so for now, let's start from the red corner and
Okay.
yeah, you.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what sake we have today.
Oh, what is this?
So this is actually a JUNMAI sake, and it's from Yoshinogawa. Yeah, it's a very established sake brewery. Yeah, and it's from Niigata.
Oh, okay.
Niigata.
Yes, it's a little dry, so the SMV is +3, 65% polish.
Oh.
So one of the criteria of us doing this shootout is also to prepare sake that we have never tried before. Yeah.
Okay, well, we will try that soon. Shall we look at the blue corner? What does the blue corner have?
My turn. Okay, here we go, guys. Okay, this is Bond. Okay, as you can see, Bond JUNMAI sake is 55% polished, and it has 60% of alcohol content, and the SMV supposedly is +3 as
+3,
well. It'll be interesting to know also the specialty is this sake won the IWC 2017 Gold Award. And also JUNMAI Gold Trophy 2017. That is why I was curious to try it out. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, without much further ado, let's do our first taste. Okay, so how is this one? Actually, I can already get a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, we got a whiff of it already. That's
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's try. Okay,
Bye.
No ping
Yeah.
Why Oh, the dry there.
Wow.
Dry there.
So it's, I think, it's what we kind of expect for most JUNMAI sake. It doesn't really have any aroma. Yeah. And yes, it's dry. Because usually what I like is about +2, so this is only +3, slightly drier by 1, and I didn't expect it to taste so dry. Yeah, actually there's a hint of sweetness.
It
Slightly,
tastes a little
slightly.
bit complex actually
Yeah.
at one point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
My first sip was that it was pretty straight on because of the alcohol is kind of fierce. The grapefruit kind of sharpness. Yeah. So I felt the acidic is pretty strong actually. But second sip, I don't know if you had a second sip, but I did.
Yeah.
I had a second sip.
And I find that there's a little bit difference in terms of the taste. Like you have a little bit of sort of citrusy flavor that comes out. Like is that a hint of sweetness that came out, but it was very briefly. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, when I first tried it, I thought it was like you guys said, it was punchy. It was very punchy. I had my second and third sip as well, so that punch is still there, but it sort of lessens, as you get used to the taste.
Maybe when you breathe in the
Yeah,
air,
maybe, I don't know.
you know.
But what I like is it's actually quite sweet,
Yeah.
for
You actually
JUNMAI.
find it
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
sweet.
It's actually quite sweet
for
for
JUNMAI sake is quite sweet. Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
It just bottoms up. Oh my god.
No. I mean, no.
The acidity is actually 1.3. Supposed to be light, not so heavy. Yeah.
Oh.
The taste.
It definitely is quite fruity for me, which I think is
Yeah,
good.
actually it's more complex than I expected.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I only imagine JUNMAI is just the dryness
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
there's a mi xiang, you can taste a bit of the rice flavor, that kind of sweetness, that's it. But this has got a few notes that I cannot quite put my finger
Yeah.
on.
I like it because there's no gasoline taste and smell.
Well, that one is a very far comparison. This one is a $50 bottle, right?
Yeah lah, that one you had it was
yes.
like what, $8?
But the size is smaller also mah. So
Yeah, but hey, I mean, those are the ones that you try in Family Mart. You get maybe like four Sing dollars, a cup, right? A cup lah, So, well, I think this is way better. I like it. I actually, I think it's actually quite smooth.
Yes, I was gonna just say that,
Yeah.
right? After the third or fourth sip, it's very smooth.
Okay, shall we try the next one?
It's okay, yeah.
Let's try the next one.
Let me try to bottoms up this.
This one is the bond, right? Okay,
Yeah,
so we're
yes.
gonna try the bond now. Goodbye.
Alright, goodbye.
Ching ching. Abang.
Wow.
There is a difference. I'm actually quite impressed.
with
This one. The first taste was also punchy, but I actually get more of a nuttier taste this round. Yeah. Fruity and nutty.
Because I don't know, I still can't really taste the nuttiness in sake, so I'm not so sure. But it does smell and taste very different from this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely not so fruity.
It's probably with the manufacturing process.
Oh, okay. Let me explain a little bit. Apparently,
Sorry.
this sake comes from Fukui, and it is actually made with a lot of snow melt, and is really aged in very cold temperature. You find that there's a certain elegance in the flavor with some fruity notes. I had the first sip, it felt like it was melon, a bit of a melon fruit flavor. The roundness of the flavor I really like. It doesn't have the strong punch of acidity, in fact, and it's very smooth as you drink it, and it kind of lingers on the throat for a while. It's not a short finish.
Yeah, it's not a short finish.
Yeah.
It's a little woody for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Each of us has got very different
And it's
interpretation.
More refined, I feel, compared to this.
I think it has a refreshing elegance kind of feel to it.
I guess to compare, I mean, to drink one of these on its own, I would think this one might be better because it's not as flavorful, right? But for this one, I think after maybe 3-4 glasses, it might become a little bit too much. So it probably needs to go with a little bit of snacks.
It's never too
or
much for me. Yeah, trust me.
alcoholics talking. So, which one do you guys at the moment
Are we
think?
voting now?
No, I mean we're not voting. I'm just
Yes,
asking
what's
for.
your preference
okay.
now?
I like that one because it tasted more refined, and I tasted something really different from what I've tried for other.
Yeah. Actually, you're right. There's probably a special ingredient somewhere.
Yeah.
It's actually quite unique. You're not going to support your own bottle.
I like this. This is an easy drink, but
Anytime drink.
Yeah, anytime drink.
You don't have to think about food pairing, or is it like, oh, I don't feel like sweet or sour or whatever. Yeah, I like Bond. Yeah, I think maybe because I like the fruity element and it's very elegant, very smooth. It's very rounded kind of smoothness. That's how I would describe it. Yeah.
Okay. Frankly, it is a bit of a hard fight. I like flavorful stuff, but this one seems to be a bit too much for me at the moment on this one.
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, when you taste JUNMAI Daginjo, you expect that, but I know I'm coming for a JUNMAI.
Yeah.
But this doesn't really fit into the JUNMAI bracket at the moment for me. But I mean, I like the fact that they have a certain, probably very special way of making it, or maybe some kind of a special ingredient in it. It actually tastes quite unique. So I'm not too sure actually how
This is also quite unique.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
they use underground spring water to
Right, that's what I was
Yes.
looking for. Oh,
Lai
that's
liao,
how the
better liao. Well, anyway, let's see how it fares with perhaps some food. Okay, let's pair with some food and we see what happens. So we have actually prepared our very own special bento. What bento will you call this, guys?
the shootout bento.
Okay, so we're going to try each of the sake with some of the food that we've actually prepared. Okay, so the first one we're actually going to try is the
Niigata.
the Niigata one, right?
The one from Niigata is from the... Oh, I forgot the brewery name.
Sushi first.
Sushi
Sushi first. Okay, let's try with sushi.
Okay. Itadakimasu.
Sorry, I'm
Itadakimasu.
very hungry.
It's become just an alcohol.
I agree. You get a lot more of that. The alcohol taste more than that roundness of that sake anymore from drinking it alone.
But I think I still taste the sweetness that comes out from it. There's still the sweetness in the JUNMAI.
Yeah, but it kind of disappeared. So I think it kind of changed.
Yeah.
With the food that
Yes,
actually
it's
was
a bit
eating.
different. Tasted a little bit different. Okay, maybe not the best bet.
Okay, well maybe we can try something fried. That might change. I don't know.
Fried,
Yeah,
okay.
something fried.
Also
It's different for me, It's different for me. It actually now feels more consistent from the first time I drank it.
Same here.
Yeah, I don't know.
But because my karage is salty.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So does it mean the sake is more intense in flavor now?
Yeah.
I always think that salt will bring out more of a flavor.
Okay.
I had the gyoza and it seems to be similar to my first taste of the sake.
Okay.
One difference is there's a warm lingering at the back and it seems to be longer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. Let's try the next one and then we can maybe have a better idea of what's
Yes.
actually happening. Okay. It's quite weird for me.
It's
The
very
taste.
weird for me. It tastes very sourish.
Yes, I think the flavor is different. With the tomato, it actually tasted a little bit citrusy and the sweetness seems to be gone.
For some strange reason, when I ate the veggie, it felt like I'm getting a lot of soil.
Soil.
I don't know, like
Yeah. So just now the taste I had the
What
woody,
is
so it's a
soil?
very nature kind of the
Early.
Yeah, early.
I think you're right. Yes, maybe that's
Yeah.
it.
I don't know, would it make a difference with the cabbage? I don't know, because it's marinated, right?
Yeah, this has got vinegar, a little bit sour.
Do we call this pickled?
Yeah, it tastes a bit.
So with flavors, I think it sort of retains its original sake flavor, to a certain extent, right? So I think it's still fine, when you have things with flavors, but if you're eating, this fresh veggies, it's just not working for me.
I think it has to go with meat.
Probably.
Let's try.
Okay.
Let's try.
Well, agree.
Right? Different,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it actually goes quite well with meat. Sort of brings out the meat's flavor, but also at the same time, it's still, you still feel like, the sake is kind of still wrapping around the taste, which it's quite enjoyable actually, this one. With meat. Yeah, with meat dishes.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Yeah. I agree.
I tried with the tempura shrimp. Not such a good pairing because I don't think it brings out the flavor of the first sip that I had. Yeah, but the best is probably with the pork somehow, the gyoza.
Okay. Wait, so is it good to conclude that
Maybe not seafood.
yeah, seafood, that's exactly what I was
trying to
thinking.
think,
Yeah.
right?
Hey, we all have very divided opinions here.
Yeah. No, it's nice with the flake crab meat
It's not consistent.
because it's sweet.
Yeah.
Something sweet, it seems to be okay.
It's actually okay for me with the tempura. The tempura the
Oh,
I got choked just now, so I'll try again.
you choke what? You choke with what?
I was
Happiness?
No, choke on the sake.
Oh. Strange thing is we are actually trying more different food with this sake than the previous one.
oh yeah.
Because
that's
which also means this, it means that it is actually not a very consistent taste. Right? And if it's,
Consistency for me is very important. Yeah.
you're setting pace for the rest, right? So they can
Okay.
explain, right?
So this is your branding, consistency.
As far as I'm concerned, I like it with most of whatever's in our box.
I didn't like it with the crab stick
Oh, so
divided, huh? So
And
divided.
I actually like it with the crab
because
stick.
it brings out a little of the gasoline taste which I didn't
Okay. Okay, wait. Let's come to a consensus. Is this a fair comparison first? Because we are actually
Fair?
trying more food with this one.
So maybe we have to pour one more round.
Okay, can we?
Try.
Shall we? Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's try. We are going to repeat the Red Corner's sake for more tasting. I've never been so divided on a sake before. I mean, amongst the two of
Neither
us.
have I.
Yeah, you know, so.
But also, I think I don't drink JUNMAI sake as often as
Yeah.
other variations
Yeah.
and categories.
Yeah.
So I actually can't tell what is it like in terms of the different pairing variations and the feedback.
See, this one feels consistent.
Yeah, this is consistent. So I had it with the crab stick. It's sake. It's a plain sake.
She hasn't even finished her first piece.
The enoki is super chewy, man. You can feel this punch that is way too strong. I don't think it's a pairing for this. I don't know. It's
Grilled stuff,
grilled pork with enoki. No, it doesn't go with that.
But this is my honest opinion. I think this is just fitting and exactly what you expect out of a JUNMAI sake.
You can
know what I
change
mean?
so
Yeah.
much with
Yeah.
everything, right?
Yeah, but
This is straight. So it's either if you pair with lighter food, so you can kind of taste the initial sweetness that we taste.
yes. So I think this one stays true to being a very straight JUNMAI sake. Yeah.
Typical sake.
A very consistent JUNMAI sake.
Yeah, whereas the blue corners sake tends to just Bond tends to just keep twisting the taste, you know, across a variety of food, which is the reason why we are so inconsistent with our, you know.
It's not that we are being inconsistent, but
we have different
taste of the
feedback
sake
in
is
terms of what we
inconsistent.
feel, in terms of the flavor.
Let's go. Alright, so we've finally come to
Drum roll.
drum roll. We all have to make a decision at the end of the day, even though it's a very hard fight, or maybe it's not a hard fight, I don't know. But
It's a confusing fight, I would say.
yeah, actually it is.
It's not a fight for me.
So on the count of three, everybody vote for your favorite for tonight's battle. On the count of three,
Okay.
1, 2, 3. What do we have? Wait.
Because I go for the one I bring now.
No.
You get bias, bias.
It's so biased.
No, it's not that. I
Okay,
actually enjoy
great.
this more.
Okay.
Even though food pairing wise, it may vary quite drastically, but I still enjoy this sake more because I find that the Niigata JUNMAI is very punchy. So it's not as smooth. So for me, I always like smooth sake, and I find that even though it may taste different with each food pairing, but at the end of the day, it's still a very smooth sake because it's 55% polished. Nah.
I agree.
65%.
Well, that much I agree.
Okay, I agree that it's more refined and slightly smoother, but both are smooth. Yeah, I like something that is easy. Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I go for this bottle, which is very consistent.
Okay. Well, for me, despite the fact that I like very flavorful foods or flavors, like why I voted for this one is because true to its name, it is a JUNMAI sake. You know, so it is where it should be in terms of that certain taste, that certain flavor. Whereas this one, I think it is actually, like you guys mentioned, it's actually very elegant. The way you drink it is just wow. You know, it's actually quite fabulous. With of course, you know, very unique ingredients or unique taste that it actually created. But overall, I mean, if you were to pair with food, somehow it was a bit lackluster for me. Because it kept changing, and then it's like, wait a minute, what am I drinking? You know, so I don't get that certain consistency of flavors and taste.
So I guess we can conclude that this is best when just appreciating the sake, little bit of food pairing, not too much.
Agree.
And I think the food that you pair with has to have a slight sweetness to it, not too much, or a slight saltiness. Something that is very, very simple, and you go with a flavorful sake.
Yes. Well, tonight you are the winner.
Yes,
No prize, no prize.
we just have to finish this.
Fine.
Stress though. Okay, well, thanks thanks for watching our Sake Shootout, our very first pilot episode. So we hope you like it, and please leave us some comments, if you have some news for us to share with regards to these two sakes or any other sakes for the matter of fact. And let us know how we can improve, and follow us on our social media channels, on IG here, as well as on our TikTok channel. Well, anything else we want to say to
Feel free to tell us, if you have any other interesting sakes to try. We will certainly try to hunt for it, okay?
Wow. Wait, they say $200 bottle, how?
Okay. Try again.
She okay. She 200
Feel
okay.
free.
Not me.
Feel free to comment or, suggest any interesting sakes that we can try. But of course, reasonable limits, not like $1,000 bottle.
Oh, not 1,000 but 500K. What is this? So thanks for watching. Till next time, the Sake Shootout!
Shootout!
Yeah!